Let's look into metrics, an Ansible role that prepares one or more machines for detailed performance analysis. It uses the services of PCP, Redis, and Grafana. The role configures live metric sampling from PMCD, live rule evaluation using PMIE, and recording of performance data to disk using the PMLogger utility. I'll take you through 3 scenarios using 3 Ansible playbooks. Firstly, we'll set up a single machine with PCP for analysis and Grafana for visualization. Secondly, we'll extend that concept to a fleet of machines. And finally, we'll bring everything the role offers together and configure one machine to do centralized recording, graphing, and querying of performance data from multiple remote machines. Alright, so that's the first scenario running now. At the end of this process, we'll be recording performance data and evaluating a number of performance rules locally, actively looking for problems on the local machine. Because the playbook enabled the optional metric graphing as well, we've also just installed and provisioned Grafana so that you're able to use the PCP data sources right away. So we can sample live performance data using Vector. You can create your own dashboards or just start from the ship dashboards, as I've done here. That's the first scenario complete. We locally set up PCP in Grafana. Next, we want to extend that out to provisioning a fleet of machines for metrics collection. We'll go for a minimal setup this time without Grafana. Starting from nothing, we'll get each machine monitoring itself, and that'll set ourselves up for our final scenario. As you can see, our additional hosts are now set up and idling, each monitoring itself. So we'll now focus back on my local host with a playbook that sets the optional metrics monitored hosts variable to a list of host names that we want to record data from centrally. The playbook also enables both the graph service, as we saw earlier on, as well as a new query service. Behind the scenes, this is going to install and configure the PCP data recording to be indexed into Redis. This way, the PCP query language can be used for complex querying across any number of hosts, and we can see this in Grafana. We now have our 3 freshly provisioned hosts recording data centrally, and we're feeding that into Redis. So we can create new panels and charts in Grafana using the scalable PCP query language, or again simply start out using the dashboards that have been provided, as I do here. And that's all I have to show you. I hope this has been useful. To find more examples and a detailed list of the variables that the metrics role provides, have a look at the role through the Ansible Galaxy web interface. They're all listed there. Thanks a lot. Cheers.